Welcome to the last episode of Spartanville Spotlight for the 2023-2024 school year. I'm Lou Russo, and this will also be my last episode as your host. In this final episode, we say a fond goodbye to some members of the Greenville community, both graduating seniors and retiring teachers, getting both a reflection of their memories and plans for the future. We begin with a number of interviews of this year's class of 2023. All right. Who am I here with?
Nicholas Barnes and Thomas Bauman.
Thomas Bauman, yeah.
All right. What will you guys always remember about Greenville?
I remember cross-country practice just with Mr. Siebert. Messing around with him was the best. It's the most fun.
Yeah, no, he really pushes buttons at practice. It was pretty fun. So, it's definitely
Especially Thomas.
What do you guys think your legacy is? What do you guys think you're leaving behind?
Definitely the King Caucus in Mr. Albright's room, which is where we are now.
Yeah.
That was fun. That 8th period in this class was very fun.
Probably the best class he's ever had. I'll speak for him on that one, but yeah.
he loves us.
All right, and what are your guys' plans after high school?
I'm going to Hudson Valley for 2 years to become a X-ray tech.
I'm at UNH for sustainability and environmental science.
Who am I here with?
Ella Bender.
Okay, Ella, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Definitely my friends and the people I hung out with over the years.
What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
I guess the routine I have, and once again the people.
And then what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to Hudson Valley for the surgical technology program.
Remember most about GCS?
I will always remember Greenville's music program, Dr. Bellino, Mr. Meredith, the musical. I had a wonderful time participating in all that musical jazz.
What do you think will be your legacy? What will you leave behind?
I was voted for senior superlatives, worst parker and driver. So that's my legacy.
What are your plans for after graduation?
I will be attending Buffalo State for interior design.
Nice. All right, who am I here with?
Jane Burke, I'm a senior.
All right, Jane, what will you always remember about Greenville?
I'll always remember the faculty and staff, especially in the office.
All right, Jaden, what are you leaving behind? What's your legacy?
That I was probably too over-involved in clubs and activities, especially tennis.
All right, and what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to UAlbany for political science, and I plan to be a politician.
My name is Noah Chabot.
And what are your memories? What will you remember about Greenville?
Mostly just all my friendships and just all the stuff that I've done here.
Okay. And what do you think people remember about you? What's your legacy?
Miss Palmer said I was very polite, so I'll stick with that.
And what are your future plans?
Future plans, I'm going to go work and do electrician stuff. But after that, it's pretty much it. I'm going to try and open up a business and see where that goes after that.
All right, who am I here with?
Hello, this is Ella Cotter.
All right, Ella, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Probably the friendships I've made and the nice teachers and staff.
What do you think your legacy is? What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
I was one of the only female golfers in a while, and I think more girls should join, so that's one thing.
And what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to Siena College to study education.
Who am I here with?
Michael Costello.
Okay, Michael, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Probably all the teachers, very helpful, very supportive in learning any difficulties. You're able to ask questions and they'll help you out.
What is your legacy? What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
I don't think too much. I definitely will just remember the friendships that I've made and continue to communicate with them.
And what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to Albany College of Pharmacy to study pharmacology and afterwards hopefully become a pharmacist.
Who am I here with?
Madison Danaher.
Okay, Madison, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Playing the mouse and cat game in elementary school with the big tarp over our heads.
What is your legacy? What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
Probably having the most absences through my entire high school career.
And what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to SUNY New Paltz in 2024, and I'm planning to work over the summer.
Who am I here with?
Courtney DeAngelis.
Okay, Courtney, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Most of the friends that I've made here.
What do you think your legacy is? What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
My siblings.
And what are your plans after high school?
I would like to become an EMT, and I'm going to nursing school.
Who am I here with?
Scott Duncan, a senior at Greenville High School.
All right, Scott, what will you always remember about Greenville?
I think I'll always remember a lot of my friends. I've had a lot of good experiences and memories here with people that I wouldn't have met anywhere else.
What is your legacy? What are you leaving behind here at Greenville?
I don't think I'm leaving anything behind at Greenville.
And what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to Albany College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences for the PharmD program.
Who am I here with?
I am Grace Almendorf.
Okay, Grace, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Definitely the teachers. I feel like I've gone to a lot of schools before, and the teachers here are just excellent. And like in any other school, there's not as much one-on-one attention to a student. And just shout out to all the teachers here.
What do you think your legacy is? What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
I think next year there's not going to be a single person that steals as many parking spots as me.
And what are your plans after high school?
Go to college, see where the world puts me.
Hi, I'm Riley Hempstead, and I'm a senior at Greenville High School.
Hi, I'm Grace Herbeck, and I'm also a senior at Greenville.
So what are your memories? What will you remember about Greenville?
Oh, I think I will remember the most going to the Met with my art class because it was a great opportunity to go and see art, and it was free.
And it was free. Yep. Probably getting hit in the eye with a softball and not being able to play my senior game. That was lovely.
Sounds tragic.
Yeah.
It's okay, but she was strong.
Yeah.
Something that I'll leave.
So what's your legacy?
Oh, my legacy will be my rocking tambourine solo that I had throughout chorus. I was given the tambourine, and I really slayed the part. Nobody will ever compare, and that's probably what I'll leave behind.
I'll probably leave behind me coming to class every single day and smelling like a new food and baking and cooking.
Because she's in a cooking class, not because she smells gross.
No. I'm in a cooking class.
Yep.
And I bring croutons.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, who am I here with?
I'm Ben Reinhard.
I'm just LaWanda.
Okay, what will you guys always remember about Greenville?
I think I'll remember the tight-knit community and the small town feel that Greenville has.
I'm going to mostly remember the faculty and staff and just how the teachers mainly were always there for me whenever I needed it.
What do you guys think your legacy is? What are you guys leaving behind?
I think I helped contributed to Section 2 Class B soccer championship.
I think I'll be remembered maybe for my part in NHS as president and breaking the record for the food drive that we ran, and being captain of a soccer team with so many young people was a pretty cool thing to help them fit in.
And what are you guys' plans after high school?
I will be attending SUNY Binghamton to study finance.
I'll be attending SUNY Stony Brook to be a nurse.
What will you remember most about GCS?
Media club and the pandemic and sitting behind my computer ignoring all my classes.
Model student. What is your legacy? What will you leave behind?
Probably good memories. Nobody has said anything bad about me, so I'm going to hope that's it.
What are your plans for after graduation?
I plan to go to a 2-year college and then maybe a 4-year afterwards if I decide it's worth it.
My name is Michael Carey.
Okay, and what are your memories of Greenville? What will you remember?
Well, probably the memories I've made with my friends. Just we've always had a good time at Greenville, and really I'd say probably FFA and doing stuff like we just did our Ag Day, and just the opportunities that has given us to, advance in public speaking and just grow as a person. I think that's one of the great benefits of this school in particular, I'd say.
Okay, and what's your legacy? What do you think people remember about you?
I'd say probably just probably I'd hope that they'd say the kindness I've shown to people, and I think I've been blessed with many opportunities to be a helpful hand to others, and so I think that's probably something that I'd hope I would be remembered for in my Greenville career.
What are your future plans? What are you doing next year?
I plan to go to Houghton. That's a Bible college out in Western New York. That's my plan. To study either Bible or theology, one of those two.
Who am I here with?
Richard Etcheverry.
Okay, Richie, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Probably my time spent in IB Bio.
What do you think your legacy is? What do you think you're leaving behind?
Great comedy, jokes.
And what are your plans after high school?
Pursue a career in PT.
What will you remember most about GCS?
I will remember the really supportive administrators and teachers that we have here.
Nice. What is your legacy? What do you think you'll leave behind?
I think personally, me being the only member on the cheer team that was like the original from my freshman year was probably the most memorable thing for me.
Cool. What are your plans after graduation?
I'll be attending community college for liberal arts. I'm not really sure which one. I'm looking into Schenectady.
All right, who am I here with?
Adler Carl.
All right, Adler, what will you always remember about Greenville?
The stagnant air.
What is your legacy? What are you leaving behind?
My good name.
All right, and what are your plans after high school?
I'm gonna go off to college, and then I'm gonna go to Brazil and train MMA. Well, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then maybe MMA.
Who am I here with?
I'm Emma Cardamone. I'm a senior this year.
What will you always remember about Greenville?
I think the first thing that comes to mind is definitely the closeness of all the students and the openness of everyone and willingness to accept everyone and just be everyone's friend and let everyone express themselves deeply.
What do you think your legacy is at Greenville? What are you leaving behind?
Well, I think even though I didn't really speak up that much or do much extremely active, I feel like all the art I made and all the creative progress and creative works that I've contributed and pieces I wrote in music, works that got hung up at the hallway, I hope that they'll be remembered here.
And what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to go into college to major in composition, where I'll expand my music work and hopefully find a career writing music for video games or other works of media.
All right, who am I here with?
Eric Heath, I'm a senior.
All right, Eric, what will you always remember about Greenville?
I'm always going to remember Mr. Thiel's class.
All right, what is your legacy? What are you leaving behind?
I think I definitely made a big impact on our FFA chapter, so I think that's probably my legacy.
All right, and what are your plans after high school?
I will be attending college at SUNY Cobleskill, and I'm going to be serving as the 2023-2024 New York State FFA Treasurer.
Who am I here with?
Maddie Weisenberg.
Okay, Maddie, what will you always remember about Greenville?
So I don't know, there's a couple of things, like obviously the school dances, and then COVID probably, and like doing IB music during COVID, it was stupid, but and then the musicals too, helping out with those is always fun.
What do you think your legacy is here at Greenville? What do you think you're leaving behind?
Dude, I don't know, cause like I want to say art, just cause like I've done like the arts programs in general, like every year in high school and middle school. I want to say that.
And what are your plans after high school?
I am going into tattooing and piercing.
All right, who am I here with?
Here is Samuel Birds Goodman.
All right, Sam, what will you always remember about Greenville?
I think definitely the people, especially the teachers and other students here.
Okay, what's your legacy? What are you leaving behind?
Not much, honestly.
All right. And what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to go to University of Vermont and major in Parks, Recreation, and Tourism.
Who am I here with?
Julia Slater.
Okay, Julia, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Playing soccer and track with all my friends.
What is your legacy? What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
Participating in the 4x1 school record with all my friends for track.
And then, what are your plans after high school?
I'm attending Russell Sage College for nursing and playing soccer.
Hunter Smigel.
Okay, Hunter, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Something that I will always remember at Greenville. It's a great question. I think something that I'll always remember at Greenville is definitely the students, my classmates. We have the best class. I'll always remember the teachers and like the fun and exciting things that we've done in the classrooms, and the people that really have made Greenville such a great community.
What do you think your legacy is? What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
That's a tough question because I think it's hard to pinpoint exactly what we're going to leave when we're still here. But I think what I hope that I can leave at Greenville is a place where or a place where people see that, you know, even being from like a small community, there's lots of different opportunities out there. Like this year, being able to represent the students on the school board has been a great opportunity. Taking advantage of opportunities in things like FFA have been great to me this year. So I hope the legacy that I leave is showing others that there is great opportunity out there.
And what are your plans after high school?
My plan after high school is to attend the next 4 years at the University at Buffalo, and then after that, hopefully law school to be a lawyer.
Who am I here with?
Sam Van Auken.
All right, Sam, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Just friends and having fun, I guess.
What is your legacy? What do you think you're leaving behind?
Not much, I think. Just having a good time. Yeah, I'm here.
And what are your plans after high school?
Probably go to college, community college, Hudson Valley. Yeah.
Okay, who am I here with?
Jack Van Gordon.
Okay, Jack, what will you always remember about Greenville?
I think I'll always remember how good the sports program is. I really have enjoyed it a lot.
What do you think your legacy is? What are you leaving behind?
So I'm leaving behind the Jack's Joke of the Week, which happens every Thursday.
And what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to go on to become a physical therapist.
Who am I here with?
Michael Ramos.
Vincent Calcagno.
Okay, what will you guys always remember about Greenville?
All the Cowboys.
I gotta say, the teachers, phenomenal.
What do you guys think your legacy is? What do you think you're leaving behind?
Not really much, to be honest with you.
Gotta say, my basketball career.
And what are your plans after high school?
Culinary school.
College for forestry.
What will you remember most about GCS?
I will definitely remember all of the amazing opportunities I've gotten over these past 13 years. I was a part of the recreation of the Odyssey in the Mind program. I've been on several committees where administrators or teachers have picked me to represent the entire student body, media club, music program, just everything. I'm just so thankful for all my opportunities.
Nice. And what is your legacy? What will you leave behind?
I would say definitely my appearance on the morning announcements at least 3 times a week last year and every day this year. You might remember me from saying, "Good morning, Greenville High School," or "These announcements are brought to you by the Media Club."
Nice. What are your plans for after graduation?
I will be attending SUNY Oneonta to pursue a major in communications to hopefully become a school communications specialist like our very own Miss Sierra Pizzola.
Nice.
Who am I here with?
Ryan Arp.
Okay, Ryan, what will you always remember about Greenville?
I'll probably always remember all the opportunities I had, whether it was athletic or academic. You know, I was always set up for success here at Greenville.
What do you think your legacy is? What do you think you're leaving behind?
I'd like to say I left a pretty good legacy in the athletic department. I've played golf since I was in 8th grade, and I like to say I maybe shaped the team for the better.
And what are your plans after high school?
I plan to attend Russell Sage College in Albany and play collegiate level golf and get my bachelor's degree in business administration and become a real estate agent one day.
I'm Ava Anderson. I am a senior here at Greenville High School.
And I am Abigail Zakins.
Also a senior here at Greenville High School.
So what are your memories of Greenville? What will you remember?
I remember when parents tried banning queer literature. That wasn't pretty sick nasty. That was pretty crazy.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
What do you think your legacy is?
My legacy, the 46 different hair colors I've had throughout my high school career. Abigail has a raging.
I've had a Pepsi addiction since 6th grade.
That's the legacy.
I'm also late every single day.
That one's good. She's probably missed the most amount of days.
I already have 70 absences in English.
Okay, and what are your future plans? What are you doing next year?
I will be attending SUNY Plattsburgh, probably for ecology. And then if that doesn't work out, maybe social working.
I will be going to the College of the Florida Keys for marine biology.
Slay.
In addition to those graduating, there is one teacher in the high school who is retiring, Mrs. Julie Hamilton. This is what she had to say.
Who am I here with?
Julie Hamilton.
Okay, Miss Hamilton, what will you always remember about Greenville?
Well, most of all, the students, my coworkers, the sense of community in the high school, just walking in the morning, opening my door, and looking forward to the day.
What do you think your legacy is? What do you think you're leaving behind here at Greenville?
That's a really hard question, Liv. I'd like to think that my students enjoyed the books we read and that they understand the connections all of the books make to real-world situations, and that they also developed maybe a sense of empathy and have a deeper understanding of what it means to be a human being.
I can definitely attest to that. And what does your retirement look like?
My retirement, well, I am moving in August up to Boston Lake. I'm planning to do some freelance editing work. That I worked as a writer in my first career before I became a teacher. Hang out with lots of friends and family, go to Atlanta and stay with my daughter for longer periods of time than I've been able to. Just relax and enjoy life.
That's amazing.
This year we had 2 foreign exchange students with us at GCS, Maria Garcia Rodero from Spain and Melina Bergman from Germany. We heard their impressions of GCS earlier in the fall, and now we revisit their experiences as they prepare to return home.
Who am I here with?
I'm Maria from Spain.
I'm Melina from Germany.
Okay, what will you guys always remember about Greenville, like your exchange year?
I think it was like basically the way that we had to meet people and to get to know each other, and just like the different classes that we have and all the different options that this high school gives us.
I would say pretty much the same. Also, like generally just being able to experience new things that we haven't experienced before, like we don't even have in our countries. And then just like the different culture that's here and the other new people, and yeah.
What do you guys think you're leaving behind? What do you think everybody will remember about you guys?
I think they'll remember that we were like all the time together, and that way when they think about one of us, they'll think about both of us, because we have been all the time together and we're 2 exchange students the same year from different countries.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
And what are you guys going to be doing when you get back to your home countries?
I'll be going to college. I don't know where I'll be doing yet. Probably I'll go to nursing school, but I just know that I'm going to college.
I still have my graduation year left, so when I go back, I'll finish school and then I'll take a gap year and then go to college.
Thanks for watching all year long. It's been an honor and so much fun to bring you news and information all year. Spartanville Spotlight will return next year, but in the meantime, I'm off to a new chapter in my life. Thanks, Greenville. Love you lots. This is Liv Russo signing off. Woo!